Welcome to the Ride for Rights YouTube channel. Ride for Rights is a bike tour across America promoting free speech, justice, education, and unity. In addition, Ride for Rights promotes FIRE, Foundation for Individual Rights and Expression, the Southern Poverty Law Center, and the American Immigration Council. Please check out the video description below for more information.
Hey guys, we're back at our closed park, Whitman Park. We're headed up to Colbran today, so it's going to be really hard. There is an 8-mile climb that averages at 7.5% grade. The start is flat, the back half is downhill, but those 8 miles are going to take a long time. It's all dirt. Spent the last 2 days in Grand Junction, met up with some friends, hung out around town, so mostly relaxed.
So one thing I took care of on my off day in Grand Junction is I've been having numbness in my right arm. So one of the things that you can do for stuff like that is adjust some of the fittings of the bike. So that top piece right there can lengthen and have different angles, and then you can remove or add spacers that I'm showing right here. So this is the one on the Kona before I got to Grand Junction, and this is the new one. As you can see, it's longer and it angles up a little bit. And honestly, it worked. I had a lot less numbness in my arm and my fingers.
See you guys there. Hey guys, we made it to Colbran, Colorado. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of people here, but they were building a school about 2 miles down the road from here. The school was pretty big that they're building, and it had the foundation layout. Looked like a really nice football field and track too, so maybe there's more people hanging around here than I thought. It was a slight uphill through Grand Junction through Palisade, which was kind of a beautiful winery place, and then we went up what I thought was going to be this 7.5 mile, 3,000 foot climb. Then we got there and there was a sign that very specifically said no trespassing that was older, and then a new sign that said no bikes, no ATVs, no RVs, no nothing. Just hanging around a bit, trying to get clarification from someone that drove by. I was like, is this like go back the way you came if you get caught, or is it more of just a legal, we don't want you to get hurt and on our property kind of thing? So I looked up the route. The only thing to do was to get on the highway and then take the scenic road up to Colbran. That it was just 4 miles on the highway. It wasn't great. It was a busy highway, but the shoulder was pretty wide. The scenic road was fantastic. It made the ride way easier instead of having a massive climb and then coming down for a little bit. For the rest, it was just a slow grade uphill all day. 35 miles after the rest day, I felt pretty good. I was like, oh, this is an easy day, but now I'm tired. Last 5 miles especially, I was kind of getting wiped out. Longer day than I thought, mileage-wise. We got closer to 50. Tomorrow, just under 40 miles to Synth. So uphill at the beginning and then downhill. So anyway, see you guys tomorrow. Bye.